what's up? So it's been so long since I have seen you that it's cold now. And, okay, but for real, it kind of got cold overnight. It's super weird. But, so yeah, it's like beanie and sweatshirt and sweats weather covering the bulk. I don't know. But I'm still eating chicken breast, so not much has changed. Just prepping out my chicken for today. Running a little bit short on time. I meant to get these in the oven earlier, so fail on my part. Time management, yo. Not even I can always have that perfected. But today, we are doing salt and then Penzeys forward seasoning. If you have not tried out Penzeys seasoning yet, you are missing out and you should give it a try. Yeah, nothing magical here. Whoa, plain old chicken breast that I don't want to touch with my hands because it's just gross. It's not like, ew, it's gross. It's just like, why would I spend the time to have to wash my hands like a million times afterwards? Anyways, so yeah, welcome to the vlog. This is bulk season. And by bulk, I don't mean like eat like an asshole and just get fat. I mean like it's very structured still. There is a game plan to it. It's not a free-for-all, go crazy, eat everything in sight, and that sort of thing. It's just like you're eating in a surplus. You're trying to gain muscle, aka size. And so next year, when I step on stage again, I won't be so small. I'll have more mass, and maybe I could place. I don't know. We'll see. But this is the completed thing. I'm still waiting for my oven to preheat. But also, for bulking, a lot of people think, oh, it's the off-season, time to relax, time to have a little bit more wiggle room. Wrong. This is where all the work is done. This is where the foundation is built for your stage body next year. So it's like prepping for stage. You're just peeling off the layers of whatever you built in this part of the the plan. So this is just as important as shredding, prepping for the stage. Just this moment right now is just as important as it is when I'm like 1 week out from stepping on stage. Not as anxiety provoking. If I eat like more or something, then it's not going to be super detrimental immediately. So there's a little bit more wiggle room in there. But the intensity, the focus all still needs to be in place. And also, something that is new, when I have a little bit more energy, I tend to have more energy to do things like organize. So I finally got like a knife strip and then a spice rack to just make things more organized. Yeah, that's adulting life for me. But anyways, I'm going to get these in the oven, and I'll show you the rest of whatever I'm eating today. Exciting. Alright, so just kidding. I'm so short on time that I decided to just throw my chicken in the pressure cooker. So it should be like 15 minutes. We'll see how that turns out. Get some fresh rice cooking as well. The pressure cooker chicken cooking is kind of an experiment, but I just need to eat. I just need to get it done. So we'll see what happens. That's how I learn sometimes. That's why it's like never be afraid to make a mistake in the kitchen, because then you just know next time. If you're a hands-on type of person, sometimes you just need to make a mistake before it like catches on. Then you know, oh, that didn't work. But it will cook and it will be edible. So back to work. Alright, so here is the end result. A little bit of hot sauce on there. The Instant Pot worked out beautifully, and I got some fresh rice. So I'm just going to get to work, eat this, focus for a good while. I'll show you my next meal, of course, you know, the usual. See you in a bit. So, third meal. We've got 300 grams of sweet potato, 30 grams of peanut butter, a little bit of Walden Farm syrup on there because I'm a child, apparently. But, yeah. Ground turkey, 5.5 ounces. This looks like one of those like kids lunch meals that you get in a cafeteria, but it is what it is. Don't judge me. So actually, bulking for me is probably more of a weakness than dieting down, due to my past. But I will say that this process, as far as bulking goes, has been the easiest it's been for me. One, I'm trusting in my coach and kind of just following his directions. It's a lot easier for me to eat what I'm supposed to when I have that kind of accountability, and I'm not in my head about it. So yeah, the meal plan, I'm just following it, doing as my coach says, and eating 6 times a day versus I was usually like 3 to 4 times a day I used to be eating. It was really hard for me to actually eat as much as I should have been eating, especially with more, fibrous types of foods. The sweet potato has a good amount of fiber in it, so that helps the digestive system for me, no doubt. But yeah, still, not as like vegetable heavy as I'm used to, which is, not ideal for most. But right now, when I'm trying to eat enough calories, it does help me not to feel bloated and overly full. So my digestion has actually been really good for the amount of like calories I'm actually eating. So that's a positive. There's nothing that's been uncomfortable for me yet. So I don't feel like eating is a chore yet. The only thing that's more of a chore is that it's the same thing basically every day. I'm trying to get a little bit more creative with my meal, that I do have more of the veggies with it, but I'll show you that later. I'm gonna eat and get back to work. I have so much to do today. So much. Got the challenge, working on finalizing that. I'll let you know, keep you updated on all that. But I'm gonna see you in a long while. Back from the gym, and I got a few little gifts in the mail. It's from myself. Ready to see what this is? Amazon did an awesome job, or the mail, or whoever, UPS, at making sure this package got here in one piece. Thank you, Tape, for making that a possibility. Aha. Got a little. You know what? I miss the small bubbles. Do you guys miss the small bubbles? These are just not as fun to pop. Let's see. So, gift number 1. Oh, you can't see that. I got a new chef knife. This is a Mercer chef knife, so it's not anything fancy. It's not anything expensive. It's about $40 on Amazon. But the reason I got Mercer is that it is a decent quality, but it is not insanely expensive. It's really hard to find, like, I don't know, it's like a good in-between knife. It's not from Walmart, and it's also just not like a $400 knife. Well, that was easy. So yeah, brand new, little gift to myself, because it's been a while since I've gotten a new knife, and I just got this knife strip that I installed, and I was like, you know what? Perfect. I'm gonna get a new knife. So, unboxing of a gift to myself number 2. This box is in a little better shape, so that's nice. Surprise, it's another knife. So, this is, once again, another Mercer knife, but it's just a little bit different. It's Santuco, whatever, those fucking words I can't pronounce. I'm a chef. I know how to say things. I don't. Actually, I've never purposely bought this type of knife before. I've always just been a fan of just the regular old chef knife. However, when you are cutting potatoes specifically, this one is not as easy to open up. There we go. So these little divots that you have in here, they help it so when you are cutting starchy things like potatoes, it doesn't stick to your knife. So you can just cut straight through, and you aren't like trying to like forcibly shove the potato off the knife. You might have noticed that if you have cut potatoes, or even sometimes vegetables will stick to your knife, so those little ridge holes, whatever, help prevent that, and it's pretty nice. So yeah, Mercer knives, little secret, Amazon, pretty cheap, but not cheapest quality. You can count on it lasting you a long time. One of my main knives, I've had this knife for years. This is a 10-inch though. So you'll notice that this is an 8-inch, this is a 10-inch. There's a dick joke in there somewhere. But this one's a little too big for me. That's what she said. And this one is just the right size, also what she said. But this is really good when you're cutting like squash or melons or anything that's just really hard to cut into, but also bigger than the normal, like, piece of whatever you're getting. So favorite knife here, favorite for cutting large things, favorite knife for cutting potatoes or just, veg that gets a bit sticky. There is your knife tutorial for the day. Now it's time for dinner. Remember when I used to do food porn videos? Yeah, remember when I used to cook things that were like fun? Might give it a try.
But I'm what you need. I know my high just started, but I hit a peak, yeah.
Alright, so this is done. It's not exactly as exciting as the food that I used to make some food porn with, but you'll have to catch me on a cheat day where I'm creating something a little different. But for now, I'm pretty hungry, so I'm gonna eat this, finish up some work, come back for the rest of this full day of bulking eating. Still not sponsored by Legion, but I still want to be. I got their cinnamon cereal milk whey protein isolate here that I'm using for my cereal, and it's my new favorite flavor. It's kind of amazing. Yes, also, I weigh out my protein powder. I don't use the scooper because there is a serving size for a reason, and the scoopers are always more. It's all that, you could pack it down, but even if you don't pack it down, I've weighed out. Oh yeah, Carly kind of sucked a hole in my sweatshirt, by the way. So yeah, one scoop generally comes out to be more like 32 grams, and the serving size is supposedly like 29. Just a little way to make you have more than they suggest, and then you just gotta buy more. Just kidding, it's probably not that deep. It's just hard to measure solid food in volume measure. It's not recommended. So weigh it out, and it tastes like Cinnamon Toast Crunch milk, but then it just makes this taste like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So yeah, I'm gonna go eat this now. This is my last meal of the night, and this is 3 eggs. I call this French toast eggs because I discovered this weird concoction when I was cutting, and I was very hungry, but I wanted something sweet. So I was like, eggs, cinnamon, some syrup. It's French toast without toast, so essentially it's just gluten-free French toast. Essentially it's just eggs with cinnamon and syrup. Kind of weird, but when you're hungry, it tastes good. You know, when you're bulking, it tastes pretty good too, apparently. Try it. Don't knock it till you try it. But I want to finish up a few last things, and I have 2 announcements. Don't stop watching yet. You'll be the first ones to hear this, so feel special for a second. If you got to the end of this video, you are about to be rewarded. Maybe. See you in a second. It is just about my bedtime, but I want to show you what I've been working on and kind of give you a little sneak peek for watching to the end of this video. And so this has to do with the 30-day challenge that I am working on. There is one more. Hang on there. This isn't it. But you're getting a little sneak peek of what it consists of. So it's a 30-day challenge. And this is going to be the registration page, which is not visible or open to the public yet. It might be by the time this video goes up. So if it is, I'll let you know, and I'll put the link in the description. But I'm going to give you a real sneak peek at the prizes here. So prizes, first place, second place, third place. Yes, you're reading that right. $1,000 first place prize, along with 3 months of training. Second place, 2 months of online training and a shirt, and 1 month online training for third place, and also a shirt. So all the more reason to participate in this challenge. There's going to be very, very, very limited spots for new clients because one-on-one coaching is also included. I can only take on so many people. So it's going to be like 10 to 12 people that are new to training that are going to have spots to be filled, current clients. All y'all have a chance at entering. There is an entry fee because obviously, yes, the prize money, I need to have that to be able to give it away. So it's not free. There is a price, but it will be worth it. If you are subscribed to my email newsletter, you will get the details for registration, all that first, maybe even like a pre-registration. So if you're not subscribed to my newsletter yet, link is down below. Just go to my website. You also get a free digital download of my cookbook. I mean, why are you not signed up for my newsletter yet? Free cookbook. You get the details before everyone else. Just down below. Just go there. Just do it. Also, last but not least, well, I am starting my own solo podcast. This is outside of the one that I'm doing with Dee. It's not in place of it. It's just this is my other side project. Mostly because I suck at talking and speaking, and I ramble. Makes you really want to listen to the podcast, right? I just want to get better at that. And yeah, it's just something that I haven't done yet. It's a new challenge for me. And then just a way to get my thoughts out to you guys, to clients, whoever wants to listen. So whenever that is ready, I will put the link in the description below as well. But yeah, 2 big things I'm getting started on. And that's going to wrap up this video. I'm going to stop rambling. If you have any concerns, questions, comments, leave them down below. Peace out, and I'll see you next time.